Let's talk about the Goblin Diplomacy quest, in which the main reward for completing is 5 quest points and 200 crafting XP. There are no quest or skill requirements to complete this quest, but in terms of items, you'll need 3 Goblin Mails as well as a yellow, red, and blue die. You can buy all of these from the Grand Exchange, but know that the Goblin Mails are easily found during the quest. I'll also show you how to collect and make the dies yourself, and making them will require 35 coins. While not required, if you're making your own dies, then teleports to Falador and Varrock can be helpful, as can a charged Amulet of Glory if you're a member, which provides teleports to Draynor village. Let's kick things off with making the dies, and which Aggie, who is located in central Draynor village, can make these for you if you give her relevant items. For yellow dye, you'll need 2 onions and 5 coins, and onions are very easily obtained by picking them at the onion farm east of Draynor village and northwest of Lumbridge. For red dye, you'll need 3 red berries and 5 coins, and red berries can easily be picked just southeast of Varrock, outside the city's borders and west of the mining spot. For the blue dye, you'll need 2 woad leaves and 5 coins. And woad leaves can be obtained by talking to Wyson the Gardener in the eastern area of Falador Park. Offer to pay 20 simoleons and he'll give you 2. You know, he's a nice guy. Once you have the ingredients, then you can talk to Aggie and have her create the dies for you. Now you can start the quest in Goblin Village, which is located directly north from Falador's north entrance. Before starting, use your yellow dye on your red dye to create an orange dye. And then if you don't have the Goblin Mail, it's time to get them. Firstly, head up the ladder at the village's entrance and search the crate directly in front of you for the first Goblin Mail. Then enter the small room that's northwest of the small fire and search the crate for the second Goblin Mail. And finally, search the crate that's behind the General's house for the third. Now you can begin the quest by talking to either of the Goblin Generals. Spacebar through the chat and then offer to pick an armor color for them. And after a bit more spacebarring, say, "What about a different color?" before eventually selecting yes to start the quest. They want orange armor, so use orange dye on the Goblin Mail to get this, before talking to either of the generals again and telling them that you have some orange armor. A cutscene will then play, whereby they hate it and decide that they want blue armor. Now use blue dye with the Goblin Mail, and then talk to either of the generals and tell them that you have blue armor. Again, a cutscene will play, and once again, they will not like it. They decide they want brown armor. Talk to them again and hand them your third basic non-dyed Goblin Mail, which is brown. They love it, and you'll complete the quest, being awarded 200 crafting XP, a gold bar, and a rather hefty 5 quest points. Now stay tuned for a quick storyline recap. The goblins are having a meltdown because one general wants them to wear red armor and the other wants them to wear green. You save the day by having them try on various coloured goblin armor before the generals reach an agreement on brown. They absolutely cannot get enough of it, and so they give you a small reward. Thanks so much for watching, catch you in the next quest!